Mother's Day is just a week away, which means a lot of families are asking the same question right now. What tech gift will mom actually use? I'm Mark Vena, CEO and Principal Analyst at SmartTech Research, and welcome to this SmartTechCheck EduSeries episode. I get pinged about this constantly by friends, viewers, and family members. They do not want to buy another gadget that looks cool for 5 minutes, gets one polite smile, and then disappears into a drawer next to mystery cables. So today, I'm sharing 5 tech gifts that actually land. These are picks for moms who create, relax, read, move, stay connected, and deserve a little help from the machines. The price range is broad. The best Mother's Day tech gift is not always the flashiest. It is the one that says, I see what your day is like, and I wanted to make it better.
Here's the rule. Never buy mom a tech gift just because it is tech. That is how you end up giving her something she now has to charge, update, configure, troubleshoot, and pretend to love. That is not a gift. That is homework with a prettier box. The right Mother's Day tech gift should solve something real or unlock a moment she already enjoys. Does she need a better laptop? Does she crave quiet? Is she trying to focus more on her health? Does she want family photos to appear without begging everyone to send them? Does she want clean floors without losing Saturday morning? That is where this list works. MacBook Neo is for the mom who creates and organizes. AirPods Max 2 is for premium quiet. Apple Watch Series 11 is for wellness and safety. Aura Aspen is the emotional photo gift. Roborock Saros 10R is the time back machine. The sweet spot is not always the most expensive product. It is the product she will use every week.
That could be a $119 photo frame or a $599 MacBook Neo that makes her old laptop feel prehistoric.
Let's start with the breakout product on this list, Apple MacBook Neo. This is a big deal because it brings the Mac experience into a much more affordable lane without making it feel cheap. For years, families treated Chromebooks as the default, reasonable laptop gift. Fair enough. But MacBook Neo changes that conversation. It gives mom a real computer, a polished Apple experience, a 13-inch liquid retina display, strong everyday performance, and Apple intelligence in a package that feels approachable. This is for email, photos, video calls, travel planning, writing, shopping, streaming, and managing family chaos. And because it starts at $599, it gets mom into the Apple ecosystem at a price that feels much closer to Chromebook territory than traditional MacBook territory. Apple also lists education pricing at $499. That is why Neo matters. It is not just a laptop.
It is the gateway to the iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, and AirPods experience working together. For the family CEO, side hustler, writer, planner, or photo keeper, MacBook Neo is practical, premium, and surprisingly smart.
Now let's talk about the gift of silence. Honestly, that may be the most underrated Mother's Day gift of all. Apple AirPods Max 2 is for the mom who needs a reset button. This is not just about music. It is about giving her a private escape pod for calls, travel, podcasts, streaming, and those rare moments when nobody is asking her where something is. AirPods Max 2 keeps the premium over-ear design, but adds smarter audio processing, better noise cancellation, and features that feel genuinely useful. Adaptive audio helps adjust to the world around her. Conversation awareness makes quick interactions easier. Voice isolation helps calls sound cleaner. Live translation could become one of those features people do not think they need until they use it. The price is premium too. Apple lists AirPods Max 2 at $549. So this is not the bargain pick. This is the mom deserves the good stuff pick.
If she travels, works from home, loves podcasts, or needs the household volume turned down fast, this is a strong choice. Sometimes the best gift is not another screen. Sometimes it is making the world quieter.
Next up is Apple Watch Series 11. This one hits differently because it is not just a gadget. It is a wellness coach, safety net, message filter, and daily check-in tool sitting right on her wrist. This is for the mom who tracks everyone else. Appointments, groceries, family calendars, school events, prescriptions, travel plans, everything. Now it is time she gets a tool that helps her track herself. Apple Watch Series 11 brings health signals like hypertension notifications, sleep score, ECG, and vitals monitoring into a product that feels simple and familiar. It is not trying to turn mom into a quantified athlete unless she wants that. It gives her useful information, smart nudges, and peace of mind. The battery matters too. Apple positions Series 11 with up to 24 hours of battery life, making overnight health tracking more realistic. It starts at $399, which puts it in thoughtful splurge territory.
For active moms, caregivers, health-minded moms, or anyone who forgets herself while caring for everyone else, Apple Watch Series 11 sends the right message. I care about your health, safety, and peace of mind.
Now let's shift from practical to emotional. Aura Aspen is one of those gifts that looks simple at first, but lands hard because it taps into something every family understands: memories. Yes, it is a digital photo frame, but that undersells it. Aura Aspen is living family decor. It keeps mom connected to the people and moments she loves without asking her to print photos, organize folders, chase people for pictures, or learn another complicated system. The 12-inch HD display gives photos a warm, polished look. The anti-glare finish helps it feel like decor, not another glowing screen begging for attention. Family members can add photos, short videos, captions, and live photos from anywhere. That is huge for long-distance families. Grandkids can appear on the frame without mom having to ask twice. Aura currently lists the Aspen 12-inch frame at $199, down from $229. That makes it the emotional value play on this list.
Just load it with photos first. An empty frame is homework. A frame full of memories is a gift.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. A robot vacuum can be a dangerous Mother's Day gift. Pick the wrong one, and it says, "Here is another thing for you to manage." That is not romantic. That is tech support in a box. But Roborock Saros 10R works because it is about giving mom time back. That is the real gift. This is for the mom who wants cleaner floors without constantly thinking about cleaner floors. At just 3.14 inches tall, it reaches under sofas, beds, and furniture where dust goes to retire. Its smart navigation helps it avoid obstacles instead of bouncing around like a confused hockey puck. And the multifunction dock is the real hero. It automates emptying, washing, and drying. That is the whole point. A robot vacuum should remove work, not create another maintenance routine. Roborock currently lists the Saros 10R at $1,399.99, down from $1,599.99. That is the big ticket family pools the money gift. Set it up first.
Map the house, create zones, build the schedule. Then mom does not receive a project. She receives her weekend back.
This is the slide for the family group chat because every family has one. Someone says, "Let's get mom something nice." This is the slide for the family group chat because every family has one. Someone says, "Let's get mom something nice." Then 15 messages later, everyone is arguing about screen sizes, colors, warranties, and whether she even likes headphones. So keep it simple. Match the gift to what mom actually says. If she says, "My laptop is ancient," MacBook Neo is the move at $599. If she says, "I need quiet," AirPods Max 2 is the answer at $549. If she says, "I should really track my health," Apple Watch Series 11 starts at $399. If she says, "Send me more pictures," Aura Aspen is almost unfairly perfect at $199. And if she says, "The floors never stay clean," Roborock Saros 10R is the time back gift at $1,399.99 right now. The sneaky win is that every product says the same thing. I notice what your day is actually like. That is what separates a thoughtful tech gift from a random gadget purchase. Then 15 messages later, you are arguing about screen sizes, colors, warranties, and whether she even likes headphones. So here is the simple way to think about it. Match the gift to what mom actually says. If she says, "My laptop is ancient," stop overthinking it. MacBook Neo is the move. It gives her a modern Mac built for productivity, creativity, video calls, and Apple Intelligence workflows without forcing her into a premium price shock. If she says, "I need quiet," AirPods Max 2 is the answer. If she says, I should really track my health, Apple Watch Series 11 makes sense. If she says, send me more pictures, Aura Aspen is almost unfairly perfect. And if she says, the floors never stay clean, Roborock Saros 10R is the time-back gift. The pricing lines up with the decision. Aura Aspen is the approachable emotional pick at around $199.
Apple Watch Series 11 starts at $399. AirPods Max 2 comes in at $540. MacBook Neo starts around $599. And Roborock Saros 10R is the premium household upgrade at about $1,399.99, depending on promotions. The sneaky win here is that every product on this list says the same thing. I noticed what your day is actually like. That is what separates a thoughtful tech gift from a random gadget purchase.
Here is where most people blow it. They buy the product, wrap the box, hand it over, and call it done. But with tech gifts, setup is part of the gift. Sometimes it is the most important part. A great tech gift feels effortless because someone else already did the annoying part before the bow went on. For MacBook Neo, preload family photos, set up bookmarks, organize the desktop, and install the apps she actually uses. For AirPods Max 2, pair them, name them after her, and build a first quiet hour playlist. For Apple Watch Series 11, be respectful. Set up health sharing only if she wants it. This should feel caring, not like surveillance with a nicer band. For Aura Aspen, load 20 to 30 favorite family photos before gifting it. For Roborock Saros 10R, map the house, create zones, and schedule the first cleaning. When you are spending anywhere from $199 to $1,399.99, setup is not a nice to have. It is part of the value. Buy the product.
Do the setup. Add a handwritten note. That is how tech feels personal.
Here is the final take. Specs matter. Features matter. Price matters. But on Mother's Day, the best tech gift is the one that becomes part of her week. It saves time. It creates joy. It keeps her connected. It gives her quiet. It supports her health. Or it simply makes the day run smoother. That is why these 5 products stand out. MacBook Neo is the most practical splurge at $599, especially because it delivers a real Mac experience at a more approachable price. Aura Aspen is the most emotional gift at $199. AirPods Max 2 delivers premium quiet at $549. Apple Watch Series 11 sends the wellness and safety signal starting at $399. And Roborock Saros 10R is the big household upgrade at $1,399.99 right now. Before you buy, be smart. Watch for promos on Amazon and major retailers. Mother's Day deals can move quickly. Thanks for watching this SmartTechCheck EduSeries episode. Please like, subscribe, and comment with future topic ideas.
I'm Mark Vena. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, especially to a certain cheer mom in Los Angeles. I hope it is relaxing, meaningful, and not powered by everyone asking mom where everything is.